Four dropped catches in the match against Nepal in Asia Cup 2023, and it seems Team India is not yet fit for big tournaments like Asia Cup and World Cup. Well, I'll tell you in detail why I'm saying so, but if India has to take any positives from the match against Nepal, then there are very few positives, because it was a horrendous display of fielding from Team India's side, and I'll explain you why. Let's have a look at the dropped catches here. We'll go to the slide where we can see all these dropped catches, 3 dropped catches in first 5 overs. First dropped catch was in the last ball of the first over. It was by Shreyas Iyer. Then talking about the second dropped catch, it was in the very first ball of the second over by Virat Kohli. And then in the 5th over, it was Ishan Kishan. Now let me tell you, in the second over, it was Aasif Sheikh, whose wicket was dropped by Virat Kohli. Now Aasif Sheikh became the highest run scorer for the Nepal side. He scored 58 runs. And now you can actually imagine how big that wicket was if it would have been taken in the second over itself. Now let's also talk about the bowling, because here in this match, apart from Ravindra Jadeja, no bowler stood up with their performances. Now as we look at the bowlers, let's have a quick look at Mohammad Shami. Mohammad Shami was playing because Jasprit Bumrah wasn't available for this match. Let's have a look. He bowled 7 overs, 29 runs, 1 wicket. Then we have Siraj, though he took 3 wickets, but you look at the runs, 61 runs. And it's something which is unacceptable from a bowler like Siraj. You have to show up against teams like Nepal. Now, I'll tell you about Nepal as well. In the first match against Pakistan, Nepal managed to score only 104 runs. Though it was a chase game for Nepal back then, but here Nepal managed to score 230 runs against a side like India, where we have someone like Siraj who gave 61 runs. Now, let's have a look at other bowlers. We have Ravindra Jadeja. Jadeja performed really well. He gave those really necessary breakthroughs to Team India. He took those 3 wickets. He gave 40 runs in 10 overs. There was Kuldeep Yadav as well. He gave 34 runs, though he went wicketless. But here, if we see the bowlers, it was just Jadeja's performance that is on one front to be appreciated. On the other side, it was not at all a good performance from the Indian bowlers side, because they were needed to show up really well, at least against Nepal, because it is most likely that they will be facing up big teams. The first match of India was abandoned due to rain against Pakistan, and in such a scenario, Indian bowlers and Indian batters really need to perform well. Let's also have a look at what their catching efficiency is. So from 2019 World Cup, the catching efficiency in ODIs of Team India is in the second last number. Now let's have a quick look at all the teams. On top, it's England, then it's Pakistan. Often we compare India and Pakistan, but in terms of catching efficiency, you look where Pakistan is and you look where India is. Now, Pakistan teams is on second number, whereas India is on the second last number. We're just better than Afghanistan. So above India, there's South Africa, Bangladesh, West Indies, Australia, Sri Lanka, New Zealand. Let's not even consider the teams that are doing really great in ODIs. Let's talk about team like Bangladesh. Often it's said that India's team is better than Bangladesh, but in catching efficiency, definitely not. And I am going by just the stats here, because India's catching efficiency is just 75.1%, and it was quite evident in this match against Nepal. 4 dropped catches. As I already mentioned, the 3 dropped catches happened in the first 5 overs, and then the 4th dropped catch that came in the 41st over. That also of a batter who is the second highest run scorer from Nepal's side. He managed to score 48 runs, though his catch was taken by Ishan Kishan later on, but it was too late. Nepal already scored 230 runs. So if you were thinking that Nepal will be able to score around 150 runs against India, then let me tell you that Nepal have proved everyone wrong, and it is the reason that why Nepal is one of the best of the emerging cricket nations that are coming up. Nepal showcased really powerful batting. They also showcased that they have the talent, they have this fearless approach of batting, but it is to be seen whether Nepal will be able to defend the score against India or not. And for all these details, you stay connected to Cricket Next.